Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Please come in hitting the like button from the chat or the bushes, wherever you may be. Hit the like button for me. Okay. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Max to the boogie. Thank you for the floating heart. I see things so cool. Hey, Jermaine. Good morning. Good morning. Floating hearts, double the floating hearts. Thank you, Max to the boogie. Thank you to Max to the boogie. Good morning. Woo, Jermaine. Thank you, Precious. You sent AunTeaFee some flowers. Flowers. Max to the boogie. Thumbs up. Jermaine. Floating hearts. Thank y'all for the love. Thank y'all for the support. Ooh, Jermaine. Flowers. Give me my flowers while I'm on top of the ground. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Ooh, Latoya, come on with it. Flowers. Thank you for the flowers. While I yet live, I greatly appreciate it. Greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. Lord, I thank you. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Latoya says double the thumbs up. Right on, right on, right on. Right on, right on, right on. What they say, what a mighty God we serve. Patricia, there go them high fives, baby. Baby. She said, what about an encore, baby? Them high fives deserve an encore. High five. Deserve. If you know, you know, baby. Them high fives brought on a sermon yesterday. You heard me? You heard me? I started to send them high fives. There you go. Baby, high five. Ooh, no. Deserve an encore. But do I have some motivation lined up? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. You know, it appeared to me that the tea sippers enjoyed them seeds, baby. The motivational seeds that AunTeaFee is planting. You know what I mean? Hey, Terrence. Good morning. She sent some floating hearts. Love it, love it, love it. So we floating. We got hearts. We got thumbs up. And we got high five. And flowers. Okay. So we got flowers. We got hearts. We got thumbs up. And we got them high fives. Thank you so very much. I greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. Do I have motivation? Yes, I got some seeds planted. what they say, planted by the trees planted by the water, feet, that should not be moved. Absolutely. We got some stuff lined up today, trying to give the regulars a little time to come on in, come on in, come on in. But y'all know now, listen, I say this every time, don't I? I can't be here long, y'all. I kept putting off my nail appointment. Canceled it yesterday. Canceled it last week doing Valentine's. So you know my fingernails broke. One of them broke yesterday. But I gotta go to get my feet, hands, and feet done. Couldn't get my facial, but I gotta get them hands done. So y'all, I can't be here long. Let me see what I can. Motivation to the sisters. Sisters. I need to put some honey, because I sure wanted to sing, sister, be on my mind, oh, sister, you ever kind, so, sister. You know, I need some honey. I need some tea and honey. So it says, sister, sis, it's time to stop. It's time to start making people understand it's a privilege to be in your life. Hello. Sis, I want you to hear me with your good ear. Huh? It's time to make a change. We are the people who can do it. It's time to make a change. Come on in and hit the like button. Let's go. Happy, happy day, Lord, we're again. Happy day, happy day. Hey, Eldon. Okay, sisters, we clear on this? Okay. Just so I thought I'd let you know. I'm hold my peace. I was about to say something. I was going to say something about losing respect for folks who continue to. But I ain't gonna say that. You just sometimes men shot in Hampton. Sometimes people, woman is injured Sunday while her car was being stolen. Lord. Sometimes people just show you who they really are. Ain't that what we talked about yesterday? Was that a part of the message? Loud and clearer. Jeezy. Jeezy. Did you really get hands put on you? I got a homie who in love with you. Do I have to send her a message and say, girl, go get your mind? Keep your hands and feet and toes put on you? They trying to, this is in the tea room. Did you beat up the snowman? Did you really beat up the snowman? Why these orders? I'm back, y'all. I'm trying to see what this tea room story is. Did he really get beat up, y'all? Social media is speculating that our girl may have been arrested in Dubai. Well, now who are you? I don't know who you are, so I ain't an entertainer, but I know wherever you are, they yanked your wig up off your hair, boo, because your glue still on them edges. Lord, Lord, Lord. They don't have no respect for the weave wherever you. If you went to Dubai, baby, and got loud and out of order, and they yanked that wig up off your head, y'all better go and learn the rules to the places that y'all be visiting out of the country over there, where women ain't equal. Y'all better stop going to places where women are not equal. Okay. Okay. Hey, Betty. Because they yanked that wig right on up off their head, didn't it? Dang, I don't went too far, so. Look, the tea room saying, let me go back and see if I can go back and get it. Tea room was set 13 hours ago, but it won't let me see it. I can't remember. They saying Jesus got them hands, feet, and toes put on him. But it's not the tea. That's a pretty teacup. There you go. I just know my ears are deceiving me. One of Jesus' old friends said he had to put the pause. That rumor spreading, y'all. You know, got legs, it's walking, it's growing, it's getting around. It's got feet and it's growing and it's walking. I want us to listen to this. They saying the feds, the laws, the popos, the ho-hos swarmed. Let's listen to this one first, Black Jones. Let's listen to Stan G first. Shout out to Stan G. Y'all come on, get my likes up before we go to the meat and potatoes of it all. I can't feed y'all. I can't feed y'all until y'all take care of AunTeaFee on this Sunday. Y'all ready? Get the lights up. Let's go.
What can disqualify you from getting a life insurance policy? With us, nothing. If you're age 45 to 80.
Straight to the meat and potatoes. Oh my.
Oh my.
Everybody know. A black youngster. Yogotti. And Big Fatty.
Shout out to Stan G. Oh man. Where they went wrong. Let's listen to where they went wrong.
And make sure all my people in the building. If y'all run up in the building, one of them lights will give me hyped up. Oh my! Y'all already know what's going on. The biggest in the building, Jay. Like I said, y'all run up in the building, one of them lights will give me hyped up. We piped up. One of them lights will give me hyped up. We piped up. Oh my! P-Gang though. See, first thing first, you must tell the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? Really, the city has been corrupted because the gangster matrix is all the way in at full effect. The gangster matrix is all the way in at full effect. First black youngster was doing hard on. Everybody knows this, you know what I'm saying? Everybody lives up for entertainment purpose, but y'all know what's real. So black youngster, he went in on YOUNGDOLPH. Basically, we looking at black youngster like shitty cubs or something. Some of that nature, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's just not caught on camera that he did whatever he did. But he did something. Because if he ain't do nothing, he wouldn't be running and hiding and ducking and dodging and acting like he was there. But he spoke it into existence. CMG killed him. Do 100-something years for this. Yeah, I remember this song, you know what I'm saying? That song right there, basically, find out his whole life thing, demographic thing, you know what I'm saying? So black youngster, either he put some money in, go try to act like Black Youngster. He's excluded from the situation. They see straight drop. He ended up when he did his time. He got his time. He tried to do appeal, but they denied it. They denied it. So they gon' see Buff fly in jail. You know what I'm talking about? Just like hustle criteria, I got this boy out the way. You know what I'm saying? Because he talk too much, you know what I'm saying? Like, people got real reach, you know what I'm saying, around the world. You know what I'm talking about? And there ain't no hip-hop police out just doing dumb stuff and dumb stuff coming our way. Oh my. You feel? You know what I'm talking about? Then we got Yogotti and Big 30. See, Big 30, basically Big 30, he really didn't want this smoke.
Yeah, he did.
He even said RIP, and he even said RIP to the dog.
That ain't what.
When everybody was the person unraveling, you know what I'm talking about. And CMG that might take that one, I think it was ESTG or one of those guys said, I'm CMG. Basically letting them know it's leading to CMG no matter what.
Professional grade industrial supplies.
I ain't got no smoke with y'all got going on. I ain't got no smoke with PRE guys. But then turn around, have smoke with your mom. But scared to say your mom's name and saying MONEYBAGGYO, scared to say your mom's name. Even though y'all talking about them boys repeatedly on the low.
Hey, Sister Kimberly.
Y'all ain't gonna let nobody know. Y'all knowing it on the low. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. They keep it real just like that. Why you like that? You know what I'm talking about. Keep it quiet, man. You know what I'm talking about. Keep it 1,000, man. You gonna keep it 1,000 what you doing. You know what I'm saying? Then y'all get mad when we talk about y'all raps and who y'all talking about in y'all raps. But it's blatant. The streets already know. And what y'all thinking ain't no street police? See, that's what y'all really call it against the nation. Nobody can prove nothing. But, you know what I'm saying? Lyrics say everything. You better look at YoungDolph situation.
The lyrics say,
keep it real.
and his song STRAIGHTDROP, that he did have
even YoungDolph situation is really they throw it off to the side because they gonna stop all their beautiful lyrics in songs. Y'all run on nice and behind them. Real Memphis in the building. Real Memphis in the building.
That's what Trap Boy Freddy was talking about. They trying to change their music up. They got that real kill stuff.
Everybody know he the biggest fool that really trapped in the gangster matrix. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? He had to prove to the people and prove to his city and prove the GUCCIMANE and prove the GUCCIMANE girl that he really is.
GUCCIMANE girl.
GUCCIMANE, they looking at him like he ain't active no more. He did this, but he ain't got back active. But a person like GUCCIMANE, why would he get back active? If he getting all these millions, he trying to stay out these boy wages. Your God ain't sit down for no 1, 2, 3 years or none of it. But what he do, you know what I'm saying? People gonna understand, okay, now he been through his trials and tribulation. You know what I'm saying? Gucci been through it. That's why Gucci ain't even trying to, you know what I'm saying, still big out in their life. You know what I'm saying, still big out in their life. In the gangster, man. In the gangster, mate. Gucci ain't trying to still big in the gangster, mate. Yeah, he a man, so he gonna talk like a man supposed to talk. Understand you. Oh, man. Understand you, so he gonna talk like a man supposed to talk, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Y'all gotta understand that. You know what I'm saying? The first thing first, it was a whole lot of speculation going on with the dog situation. Now everybody got this cleared up, and they know what's what. But at the same time, folks still trying to figure out what's over man. Y'all want no life for people like this. Y'all trying to figure out what's going on.
Puppies for whole God.
You know what I'm saying? One of them lights up, give me the hype up, you gotta really feel what I be saying on this channel, and I really be out of insight, and I show y'all a little over here. One of them lights up, give me the hype up, man.
Just will prevail. Just back. Never hide.
So y'all already know. You know what I'm saying? I'm going ahead, I'm talking about no people talking.
Absolutely, I agree.
The more I know it, whether I want to believe it or not. You understand me? But now, see, Sam G, everybody high right now. Everybody.
For what?
Everybody high because they don't want to see, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to see their big rapper from niggas get locked up. So at the same time, Two Slice coming home, so he'll hold it down. He will hold it down, you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. Oh man. So y'all think Two Slice will hold it down for Yogotti? If Yogotti gonna have to go do some time and have to lay it down, if those man gone and tell the truth and let it be known what really went down, y'all think Two Slice can't hold it down? One of them might still give me hype. Oh man. You know what I'm saying? I did the interview with Go Man. If y'all go look at the interview I did with Go Man, y'all will see a whole lot of things that I can see in the game. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can see a whole lot of things that I've seen in the game. So when y'all leave this joint, go check out the Go Man interview with Stan G. The one-on-one with Stan G, man. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be real. Y'all can see straight through it if y'all figure it out wide open. You know what I'm saying? AunTeaFee, his daughter ended up taking that fall after dog took his fall. And even though he said, I'll go check out the interview, even though he said it had nothing to do with him, but karma's so real, man. Karma is so real. But y'all gotta know exactly what it is when it is. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might think it ain't coming from you, but at the same time, they said the parents, basically, you know what I'm saying? It trickle down from the parents, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever kind of karma your parents got, sometimes it trickle down to the kids. And they don't understand. You know what I'm saying? So Yogotti, he was so trapped in the gangster matrix, he had to show the world that he had to do something major. But he really didn't know. Major is really major when you're doing something major, especially when it comes to unaliving a person, especially over entertainment. You know, 3-6 had power back then, they could have unalived Yogotti. But why not? Why would they do something like that if they making money off Yogotti every time Yogotti go and get new fans and then bring their new fans to them? They automatically get more people. They really like their music because like 3-6 had undeniable beats, undeniable music, even though these ain't squeaky. Feel like some of them beats was like his beats remade, but he just squeaky found his online with YOUNGDOLPH and made the real deal. I'm talking about some of their music that you gonna be like, that boy hard. He's expecting hard. You know what I'm saying? Juicy J hard. You know what I'm saying? As long as it comes from the South, I can't even run my mouth. You know what I'm saying? You taking something from the South, you salute them guys, it is what it is. But if you don't salute them guys, then know the problem come in there. You know what I'm saying? So while let's see all these beats going on in Memphis, but only crazy man that really got something like made somebody go out there and pull the trigger is the energy coming from Yogotti. And they said in court, man, you got the money from CMG. That's what they said in court. You got the money from CMG. So then right there, by itself, is a week off. Because everybody else he was shooting down was from CMG. You know what I'm saying? Tell Tom female come and holler at me. Tell Pretty Tom come and holler at me. Tell all the greats who've been doing their thing come and holler at me. So I'm finna turn them up in an amazing type of way and let them speak their story. Even the young dudes who coming up, who feel like it ain't no way. Look, what it was. Alright. Yeah, I got it. Yeah. But it is, like, a lot of folks in a gang right now, they don't really understand. The gang bigger than a lot of folks can see. They understand too. You know what I'm saying? The gang is so real. Sometimes you gotta sit back and chill and then find out exactly what it is. You understand too? Because it's only gonna get realer and realer as time goes back. You understand? And a lot of folks lost. I'm talking about Skinny Pimp, my girl. He shouted me out the other day. Shout out to Skinny Pimp. And Bo Magic. All the folks who are a little older than me, who know about the game, who know how to stay in the game, they really know how to take the game to the next level. That's who I'm rocking with. Shout out to Street. You know what I'm saying? Street. You know what I'm saying? Street. Oh man. We niggas out early, man. Then we both know exactly what's going on in the city. So when innocent bystanders get here, we'll know where it came from. That's why some folks say I don't went to jail on nobody. I went to jail, hell, the cell. If you're a negative person, negative things don't come back home. Then it's going on.
Do that.
You know what I'm saying? So if you got a whole lot of negative stuff that you've been doing in life, that means negative things gonna come back on. A lot of folks won't even help you until you get up on their level that you don't even need help. You know what I'm saying? That's why I just be sitting there looking at folks like mine as well. I'm staying with you. I'm gonna come up to you. So no matter what happens, I'm gonna find a way to come right back up in the game. To come right back up in the game. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? See, a lot of folks, they don't want to see you too far ahead because they can't catch up. One thing about it, when you work for a grind so long, you don't just give it away. You don't just give it away. You know what I'm talking about? People gotta work. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said Z in that though. Yeah, that was the right person to go get it because you could work for the guy.
Really?
Your guy was trying to go get it.
Y'all think that? I don't know.
That was the right person to get it because he was putting work out there in the guy. But when you think he was that bigger if he was saying with anybody else, if I would have signed with anybody, no, not at all. Because
y'all still with me? Comment. Y'all not moving. The chat not moving. Y'all still with me? Let's see something. Y'all still with me, T-Steppers? Come on, I need to see some movement in the chat. Let me know y'all still with me. I only see one person talking.
Target made good and gathered for you, helping you save on delicious salads, chopped and ready. For quick, easy meals. Everyday favorites at unbeatable prices. We made good and gathered for you.
Hit the like button. I gotta hit it. Okay.
And with that, people need their attention. Black folks look at this entertainment. People want to head up with each other. Always full of
What you say? What you say? People look at that as what, sir?
You know
What you just say?
So with each other. Always full of people putting work out there in the game. But when you think you would be bigger if you would sign with anybody else, if I would have signed with anybody, no, not at all. Because thing of that, people need their attention. Black folks look at that as entertainment. People want to head up with each other.
We look at that as entertainment. Ain't that sad?
All day, the Tupac day. You know what I'm saying? I always my big all day, the Tupac day. Man, and I always
why do we look at that?
People want to see both go back and forth, but it gets boring after so long. I don't never do nothing twice. When y'all heard me go to jail the first time I put it out there, you think I was gonna do it the second time? No, first time
we look at that as entertainment.
You know what I'm saying? And they just had to go. You know what I'm saying? Didn't get a band put on my leg. I learned from right then and look. I can't let nobody play with me. You know what I'm saying? Nobody at all. So I'm not stuck in the gangster matrix. I don't care who you is. You ain't got a lot. You ain't got much to look up to. Especially if you ain't doing it independent. You know what I'm saying? You waiting on the next man to help you out. Same G. I climbed this guy. I climbed this guy my way to the top by myself. No Adam 22. You know what I'm saying? It'd have been all love if they would have, you know what I'm saying, set me up for the right day, but don't just set me up for just to talk about somebody else. I got a story about myself that'll shock the world. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The real Joker. You know what I'm saying? Really been on 10 TV shows. When they look upstairs, you on TV, they see me everywhere. You understand me? That's why I say there's a lot of folks who messed up the game. They messed up they self in the game. And
trying to be entertainment.
Roll with the punches.
Trying to be seen and heard.
And I'm gonna come up with this new style.
Making a fool of themselves. Winding up in prison or in the grave.
Big gray off of mine, get a rock hard. Well, let's see.
Show over.
And then you go on the politics.
Was it worth it?
Yeah, I don't know, baby. Sorry. For real, Jack. The others never stop, man.
Some folks really think they actors and actresses. They really think making a fool of themselves for entertainment that's their acting debut.
I got these boys shaking, man.
Ooh, Lord.
Like what I'm like, so I ain't seen guys, but I what I'm like, so I'm
don't be a fool for nobody. That's their acting debut. Are they getting paid?
What I'm like for. About 3 more lights. It is what it is.
3 more lights.
Or send me a cash out. Right now. I'm out and all quit. Old man 369. Whoever put me the first cash up, I'm answering all your questions, then I'm putting you on this list to make sure I see you every time. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make you a moderator. Old people list. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm answering all questions. You got one more before I answer. You have to sit on live, Memphis on live, the South on live. To make me help with anything, so this is gonna be the challenge job. Come in and say, look, I know, bro, we can get for the low, man. Hottest thing, G, he got to sit on live, Memphis on live for the people who help, who put like this habit. When somebody hate a person so tough that they end up unaliving a person. Easy for me to go ahead and get in the game and talk about the game because I've been watching the game all my life. But I never watched nothing like this happen when somebody hate a person so tough that they end up
hate a person so tough that you kill them.
That's new to me in Memphis, you know what I'm saying? Certain people get another chance to do their thing, you know what I'm saying? And take it to that next level.
That ain't what we heard.
That's why I'm going so hard with the situation. Plus I done shoot dog man a couple times. These 3 times. Yeah, my CDs and everything like that. Like, dude really listen to my CDs. Like, don't tell you how I know, but I know for sure that dog been listening to some things. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And shout out to Drake with Kendrick situation. Because I really met Drake too though. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know ain't nobody messing with no Drake. There's no music wise anyway. Man, Kendrick got his time. But ain't nobody messing with no Drake. Even back then, when Meek Mill was going to Drake, if you put Meek Mill and Drake in the same room and say, well, I believe Meek Mill will work, and he'll go hard. As far as making songs and making music, ain't nobody mess with Drake. Lamar, ain't nobody mess with Drake, man. We gonna stop it right now.
Hey, Vicky, good morning. We're gonna claim that this morning.
It's gonna be people I always say, they gonna ride with the wave because the people who follow us, they groupies. So they grouped on whatever hot right now. Whatever the mass put in their thing and say it's hot right now, groupies gonna ride with it. Until Drake come back up and be like, I knew he was gonna come back.
Okay, let me see if he gonna say anything else about that.
Lamar fan before the beat popped off. And then Jay-Z stepped behind him, put the machine behind him, and made sure he won all these Grammys and he won more Grammys than Beyonce. So y'all know the play is in motion. That's what's going on. The play is in motion. And one thing about the play, since the play in motion, they gonna keep on riding out as long as they can because they finna see it's time for Drake to re-up. He on old #1 album. They were trying to say this album right here gonna be his last album, but he did it with Weekend. And he still sent some shots on that album. But at the same time, Drake re-up with 400 million last time. He's trying to get 600 million this time. So the label's trying to slow it down and break his momentum so they don't have to pay him the 600 million. And see, Drake so cocky, he see the whole play, so he trying to sue these guys. You know what I'm talking? And this is industry plug I'm talking to. He trying to sue these guys, so now they really finna put they all into Kendrick Lamar. And they got Drake on the back burner. See, a lot of folks don't understand. It ain't about the people who you came up with, the industry, about who you know in the industry. See, I know plenty of folks in the industry. I ain't get make a call right now. Somebody get hot. It's like BEO. When BEO was fresh hot, man, we were the one behind the scenes doing the bid war. You know what I'm talking about? You better ask Warren. You better ask all these people who's trying to get them over right there to CC and scoop them all the way up.
Who they say?
I gotta understand. You better ask all these people who's you call right now. Somebody get hot. It's like BEO. When BEO was fresh hot, man, we were the one behind the scenes doing the bid war. You know what I'm talking about? You better ask Rainwater. You better ask all
Rainwater.
Trying to get them over right there to CK and scoop them all the way up. Y'all gotta understand that it's about how many industry friends do you get. Yeah, I want them like to do like this. Oh my. How many industry friends do y'all really got? Industry partners do y'all really got? Y'all can call on me like, look, what I can do on this situation? Because that's how I do it, you know what I'm saying? I got my young dudes who I'm hitting out, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna do the mixtape, you know what I'm saying? And really take these boys to a whole nother level. And I'm gonna do pop-up at the studio and let y'all hear how these boys really coming. Especially my upcoming guys. You know what I'm saying? I might cost a pretty penny, but at the same time, you better be known all the way around the world. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna plug you in with all my people and I'm gonna take it to that next level. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's time to do, take it to that next level, man. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of folks, y'all scared to take it to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think the only way in the game is Yogotti, Bird, man. Jay Prince. I have that Alameda with Boss Man D-Lo went to. There's always something new that you can get your name out there and make folks listen. You know what I'm saying? You use all the people who take it, who believe to take it, and make your name pop. And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Just stand to the beat. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna make your name pop. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna make people know exactly who you is when you get on my platform. And that's just what it is.
How you doing?
Hey,
I'm coming to you with a...
how you doing? How you doing? Y'all hit the like button, please. We almost on our way to another story. Can you hit the like button, please? For me. And the T.
Oh my. Y'all better know it, man. Y'all better know what y'all got going on. Yeah, a lot of folks can't listen to me on my words, but I done took breaks off and still came back.
Okay, let's see. I found it in another place. Jesus got beat up over. I told you it got legs and it's walking. It's getting around. I just tried to tell y'all that it's getting around. That Jesus got beat up. I keep. It's getting legs. It's walking.
That's freedom, y'all. So you can go and tell somebody that.
Granny said, now this is a granny for real when they be trying to call me granny. This is an early granny. She said, don't be afraid to be real. Your story could be the key to someone else's breakthrough. So tell it.
What you say about me, it doesn't bother me. Because I know who I am. I know where I've been. And so I'm encouraging you, if you got a story, it is the trick of the enemy to keep your mouth silent.
Yes.
It's the trick of the enemy to halt your witness.
Correct.
Tell it to everybody.
Tell it.
Tell it. Just
That's your testimony. Didn't we talk about testimony?
Walk in the victory of where you are now. So it's not about you. It's about the God who delivered you.
Absolutely. Tell it.
People look at you and think you've been perfect all your life. They don't want to hear what you got to say. But you tell them you've been through the gutter.
Tell it.
Your husband used to beat you. Tell him.
Tell them.
But you made it out. Tell him.
You made it to the other side.
Tell him. Tell him what God delivered you from. I tell all my business.
Oh, she said she tell all her business.
There's nothing about me that you don't know. I was a hoe.
I
was an addict.
Hoe
Did
it.
all of it.
Look, that's freedom, y'all.
So you
That's
can
freedom.
go and tell somebody that.
Hello. Hello.
That's what I was. That's what I did. It's not
Who I am. Go.
So when you tell it the truth.
Tell it right.
Tell them, look at me now.
How you like me now?
What you say about me doesn't bother me.
Hello. Did y'all catch that?
Who I am, I know where I've been.
T Sippers, did y'all catch that message? Did you catch that? Tell it. She said I was a hoe and an addict. Huh? Husband used to beat me. What? Tell it. But tell him how I made it over. Huh? Tell him how I was delivered and set free. Tell him I have a testimony. I passed my test so that I can tell it. Tell it.
Tell him your husband used to beat you.
Tell it. Like the Lord of God say, the truth was said. Tell him. Huh? God is a deliverer.
There's nothing about me.
Everything in the darkness will come to light.
I was a hoe. I was an addict.
Come on,
I did all of it.
Look, that's freedom, y'all.
So you
That's
can go
freedom.
and tell somebody that. Because that's what I was, that's what I did. It's not who I am. When
Amen.
you telling the truth. But tell them, look at me now.
How you like me now?
I don't care what you say about me. It doesn't bother me. Because I know who I am. I know where I've been. And so I'm encouraging you, if you got a story, it is the trick of the enemy to keep your mouth
Nobody
stopped.
can hold you in
Trick
bondage.
of the enemy to halt your witness. Tell it.
Don't let nobody put your past, make you ashamed of your past if God has delivered you.
And then walk in the
There is victory. And say, okay,
So it's not about you. It's
ain't
about
God good?
delivered you.
If he delivered me, he'll deliver you.
If people look at you and think you've been perfect all your life, they don't want to hear what you got to say. But you tell them you've been through the gutter.
Yeah.
Tell them your husband used to beat you. Tell them. But you made it out. Tell them. Tell them.
She said, stand up in my truth.
God delivered you from.
Absolutely. Woo, baby. That's a seed, y'all. Did she not plant a seed? AunTeaFee be talking about planting them seeds. Was that a seed? Sorry, I was talking to the microphone. Of course, it's messed my message up, but it says like the words say. Oh, okay, I got it. Those who are free indeed. Boy, this enemy mad at her. And guess what, Jermaine? Mad at me too for watering the seed. Yeah, we finna learn how to replant, how to dig up them old bad seeds that is not fruitful and will not multiply, will not bear good fruit. Bible says, folks be saying, you can't judge. Bible didn't say we can't judge. He said we can't condemn. He said he didn't come to condemn the world. He came to save the world. There is no condemnation. But, oh, Lord. She said there's a but. But, he says, listen. Okay, I need you to take your earplugs out. Take all it. He says, you can judge a tree. He said, what? You can judge. Oh, wait a minute, AunTeaFee. This in the Bible. It's in the Bible. He says you can judge a tree by the fruit that it bears. What that mean to you? Do that mean we can judge? No, we can't condemn. We can't put nobody in heaven or hell. But a wise person, a wise man, a wise woman can judge a tree. Is the tree good? You know if that's a good, if it's rooted, if it was planted right, watered right, by the fruit that it bears. You can judge a tree by its fruit. No good tree bears bad fruit. AunTeaFee, are you yes, I'm pausing. I pause for a cause. Can we judge? We can judge the tree by its fruit. You have good fruit when you plant good seeds. It's time for us to judge that tree and say them roots are rotten because the tree is bearing bad fruit. We are going to learn to plant good seeds. If you're going to be over here with me and my tea sippers, we are taking 2025 on a test run, baby. We finna go a different route. We are finna do things differently. We are going to pay close attention, listen with our good ear, and we are going to acknowledge that we have planted some bad seeds, uproot them bad seeds, and replant the proper seeds so that our tree and everything that comes up, out, and grows from your tree, okay, your lineage, yeah, your tree, your roots, your foundation bears much better fruit than what it bared before. We can turn this thing around, and that's the mission. Yes, we can judge. The church can judge the church, okay? We shouldn't judge the world if we haven't judged ourselves. That's another way to look at it. I'm just gonna stick to what it says. We can judge the tree by its fruit. And okay, so AunTeaFee, I thought you wasn't gonna deviate. I thought I wasn't gonna deviate. Law. I just can't stay on track, can I? I just can't stay on track. AunTeaFee, just go a little deeper, but don't go way deep. Don't go deep off in there, AunTeaFee, because you still got the... Okay, so let's talk about the fruits. I'm just going to mention them. They in Galatians 5, 25 and 23. The fruit that it bears. When I'm talking about we can judge the tree by its fruit. The fruit, no good tree bears bad fruit. The fruits of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Now this is what it's saying. That's the list. This is where it's showing the fruits of the Spirit. You know, I like the New King James Version because it puts it in one of them real good in layman's term that most people don't want to accept, that God allowed it to be one of the fruits of the Spirit. And it's probably the most enduring one. Love, peace, joy, happiness, Maze and Frankie Beverly and Maze, joy and peace and love, yeah. But in the fruits of the Spirit, I'm only gonna stay here for a minute. I am deviating, but here we go. Long-suffering. Long-suffering. Yeah, so when we be asking ourselves, Lord, why we have to go through this? Lord, why we have to go through that? If God is who he say he is, and he is a God of love, peace, happiness, and joy, why is long-suffering? That is so out of place. No, it's not. No, it's not. Long-suffering. Let me read it. Long-suffering is one of the fruits of the Holy Spirit, meaning it is a character trait. Okay, AunTeaFee, repeat that. Meaning it is a character trait that Christians are encouraged to develop through the power of the Holy Spirit, representing the ability to patiently endure hardship and offense without retaliating. Essentially meaning long-tempered, I would have said long temperament, but long tempered, are having great patience and faith. Yeah, it's mentioned in Galatians 5:22. Most people don't like long suffering. Most new and improved versions of the Bible reword long suffering. No, long suffering needs to stand in there, because amongst all these other joy, peace, love, patience, all of that, we need to know that long suffering is intentional. AunTeaFee, why do you think it's intentional? Because let me tell you why. Because if it's not in there, if it's not representing a good thing, then that means you would never get to a point where you would need to call on God. So, you can't pass a test to get to a testimony without going through long suffering, right? We have to learn how to count it all joy, the good and what we may perceive as bad. But what we may perceive as bad may be a part of his purpose and plan to draw you nigh to thee. I just want to leave that there. I just want to leave that there. We need to understand that. We need to embrace that even when we don't want to. And let me put a stain on your brain before I go on to what was supposed to be. Let me ask you this. Riddle me this. Ask yourself this. Did not Christ long suffer? I'll wait. Did Christ long suffer? I'm not moving till I see some participation. Did he long suffer? Did he bear the cross for our sins? Did he come to die for redemption of sin? Did he not hang? Come on, lights and walls. Did Christ long suffer? Was he lied on? Was he crucified? Was he betrayed? Did he retaliate? Did he say, I ain't gonna get country. I ghetto. I was finna. Did he say, bring that ass here? Oh yeah, you gotta pay for that. Oh, eye for eye. You lied on me. Did he retaliate? Did Christ long suffer? If he long suffered, if he went through the storm and the rain, then what makes us think that we don't have to? See, we don't want to look at it like that. We just want to look at it like, whoa, and how could he, and why would he? And yeah, because we gotta see the beauty in it. He wants you to return to him. He wants you to be a part of his sacrifice for you. And everybody gonna go through something. So I want to leave that. I want to leave that. I want to leave that stain on our brain. I want to leave that stain on our brain. Okay? I I'm gonna move on. What I was trying to show y'all yesterday.
There for almost 30 years. He had his sentence vacated yesterday.
Y'all still here? My phone keep ringing. Y'all still here?
I think he's coming up to the microphone, and let's hear what he has to say.
Robert, just tell us what you're doing right now, man. I didn't think this day was gonna happen. They had me in that cage for 28 years and 10 months of my life for something I didn't have nothing to do with. I'm just thankful that we got in front of a judge that was honorable and that was fair and finally put an end to this nightmare, this hell on earth that I've been dealing with since I was 16 years old.
Robert, your family said you stayed so positive over the last 28 years. What was it like? What went through your head the last 3 decades?
I had my ups and downs. It was positive, negative. At one point, I was real bitter. I came up out of that because of my family.
Bless
They
us.
supported me, kept my heart, and I'm really lost for words, but I'm gonna get through this here. I came up.
Shout out to Say Cheese.
And I started fighting to prove my innocence. Started fighting to prove my innocence.
This is what I was supposed to show y'all yesterday.
Writing people. I don't know how many letters I wrote, maybe thousands. No matter how many no's I got one yes.
Praise God for that one yes.
That's when things started to change for me. What's next for me? I would really like to start making the world more conscious of. There are a lot of people in prison for things that they didn't do. It seems to me that the public, it's like they see it on the news, but it's like they don't relate to it.
You're looking live at 26 in California, where Robert Johnson, 43-year-old, has finally been released from prison. He's been in there for almost 30 years. He had his sentence vacated yesterday. I think he's coming up to the
Thank you, Lord.
Let's hear what he has to say.
Okay, y'all. That's what I was going to show y'all yesterday. Let me move on, because I still got some more things I want to show y'all. Can y'all please hit the like button? I started talking about God. I got baby the devil trying. The devil trying today. Ah, I'm finna have to turn and go another way. I keep rejecting these calls. That's the devil trying to get busy. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Woo! Get the lights on. Woo! I gotta practice what I preach, right? Mm-hmm. What happened? Did I miss? Hey, big bus, big town BC. Oh, yeah, we done been a couple of places. Yeah, we done been on here an hour. I ain't gonna even front like we ain't been some places. We indeed done been some places in this hour. yeah, we got a few more places to go. Get the likes up, y'all. Support the platform. Let's go. Let me hurry up, how you have a platform to reach others on AunTeaFee, and God is using you for a purpose. Don't stray away because your blessing is coming. Thank you, Jermaine. I received that. I received that from the bottom of my heart. What's that song? To the depths of my soul. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. I received that. Listen, y'all. Now, I don't know how, because I've been having this sitting here for a while, but CEO Jizzle, y'all, you know I'm a little tender with him. And I was saying, is this him? Yeah, that's him. And who recorded it? How was it recorded? How was it recorded? Oh, what message was this that was? He did. He said to the Father, why have thou forsaken thee? And he took up the ghost. But he came. See, the beauty in that is, so Betty, let me tell you my interpretation of that. Before he took up the ghost, my God, why have thou forsaken thee? That means, so that is symbolic of him at that time, understanding that he had to go through the process in order for him to rise again on the third day. He had to go through it in order to get to the true purpose of it. So although it may feel like and look like they was there saying, well, if you are the Son of God, why won't he let you off that cross, and you know, all of that stuff that come out of folk mouth, you know, when they don't have the faith of a mustard seed, or when they don't believe, or if they believe more in themselves than they believe in God. But what was they saying when he rose again that third day? So did he forsake him? Well, that's the question. Did he forsake him? It appeared as though he was forsaken. But when he rose, okay, hold on. He rose with what? What did he rise with? When he rose on that third day, he rose with all power in his hands. He rose with what? All power. So did he forsake him? So was his I'm gonna leave it like that. Was his testimony bigger than his test? Did he pass the test? If he rose with all power in his hands, that means he passed the test. And he had an awesome and an amazing testimony. So yeah, it appeared as though he was forsaken, but it was all a part of the purpose. That was the reason why he came. He came to die so that we may live eternally. But I'm going to move on, y'all, because, you know, AunTeaFee play sometimes, but I'm deeply rooted. Okay? And we gonna plant the right seeds in 2025, because we will be expecting a great harvest. Yeah, and I'm just looking. What did he rise with? Although he went through long suffering on earth as an illustration of what we will endure, something, carry the weight and the burden, go through something, hardship. If we trust and believe, we can rise above and have an awesome and an amazing testimony. When we know that we went through and God brought us through on the other side. I'm going to move on. Keep your eye on God. He says, trust in the Lord with all of thy heart and lean not to thy own understanding. Acknowledge him in all thy ways and he will what? Let's move on, y'all. Because I still got a motivation. This ain't a motivational hour. That's right. Thank you. Yes. He rose with all power. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. So he said they came. This is how when he went, this is how the feds came to him. He said, broke out them shields and helmets to take me down, but can't it break me down? Stood tall, ain't making a sound. Federal. Who took these pictures though? It's Jizzle.
Them bitches thought that I was gone. Pull me over, ain't this shit but a ski mask and 4. Sent 5 shots, I hit them 3 times and broke like 4 bombs. I'm fucked up, think I'm a clown. Don't give a fuck who like it took. Nigga, I bet I make it. I choose my life. Delete my iCloud if I think they really on me though. When trial coming, ain't your phone.
It's Jizzle.
Over, ain't this shit but a ski mask and 4. Sent 5 shots, I hit them 3 times and broke like 4 bombs. I'm fucked up, think I'm a clown. Don't give a fuck who like it took. Nigga, I bet I make it. I choose my life over yours.
Let me make sure he's straight. I'm trying to make sure that was all. Hold on. When on the boat, he took his eyes off the big picture. Okay, let me go. Okay. You got distracted by the enemy, but with God, there is no distraction because he's with you and out there. Baby, there go them dolphins. Yeah, what a mighty God we serve. Let me make sure that this is that was all when they picked him up before. Yeah, he's not in. I was just double checking that was all. Let me check Facebook. Wow, why I'm looking at it? Hold on. Where you at? I could have sworn I saw you. Can't hide behind no money. Okay, yeah, so he made a post about 7 hours ago about the paperwork party. But a lot of you, yep, their names on that paperwork. Their names on that paperwork. Can't hide behind no money or no ice. I don't care who you are. Who is you? A rat? You a rat? Oh, that folk. Somebody, okay, so something he wrote the other day, somebody he cool with, he believed in snitch. So that's what he's saying, you can't hide behind the paperwork. Your name is in there. So y'all won't believe who in my paperwork. I'm laughing. But on Jesus, I'm hot. I can't be mad at nobody but myself. I knew I seen it. I knew I seen it. On the 14th, y'all won't believe who is in my paperwork. I'm laughing. But on Jesus, I'm hot. I can't be mad at nobody but myself. Remember when I told y'all, I'ma just say this. Y'all remember when I told y'all he got out of jail and he paid homage, respect, to PRE and WLE. He didn't say nothing about Young Mob. Y'all remember me telling y'all that? He didn't say nothing about Young Mob. And he didn't he didn't say nothing about Young Mob. Okay, they say read the paperwork again. Okay. He didn't say, all I know is he mentioned WLE and he mentioned PRE. He did not say nothing about Young Mob. And my mind is, y'all, do I need to tell you who came to my mind first? It was a couple of people that came to my mind. Let me see. I want to tell you first. Y'all already know how I feel about. Y'all still with me? Y'all already know how I feel about what's that little old guy who is the negotiator? What's his name? Y'all know the one I don't like. What's his name? Mob Shad. He came to my mind, and I really don't want to say the other guys, but I didn't like when he made reference to his. Hold on, what Dawson?
Look down on people. They want to be better than everybody. Or feel like they better than everybody. But at the end of the day, bro, man, we get up with our drawers on the same, socks on the same, brush our teeth the same, bro. Man, we can go and get it the same. Money change folks. It changed some people, but money really bring the inner them out. Like what they really want to be and how they really want to treat people. And you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people want to look down on people. They want to be better than everybody. Or feel like they better than everybody. But at the end of the day, bro, man, we get up with our drawers on the same, socks on the same, brush our teeth the same, bro. Man, we can go and get it the same. Money change folks. Change some people, but money really bring the inner.
Let's see what they're saying. Y'all please hit the like button. I never saw the paperwork. Oh, okay. 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 So there is a possibility. Let me go back and look at it. Okay. I'm kind of glad I didn't get my my second look. Okay. So, and y'all remember, thank you for the clarity. Because I was finna say, I was just about to say, it's one name, I just don't want to say it. Yeah, okay, so y'all won't believe who in my paperwork. Double R, big R, big R. So it's somebody in double R, but it's not Kato. So y'all remember when Jizzle, maybe a year ago, and he was talking about how some of the other cats in double R had a turn on him, and the ones that kind of turned on him were the ones that was really closer to what's the guy that OD Scar was closer to Star and had really wasn't cool. They really, wasn't vibing once Scar passed away. I'm assuming that it was somebody that kind of switched sides with them, wasn't there to support him when he got shot in the forum, kind of made fun of him and stuff. I think that's who he talking about. Didn't come see him, didn't show no love, and probably, didn't want to put in no work, didn't all of that. When Kato got locked up, they wasn't there. They just wasn't there. That part of double R is probably who he talking about. But we gonna wait and see. Okay? I'm gonna leave that right there. Y'all hit the like button. Let me get to, because I'm kind of running behind. I gotta get my motivation off. Let's get to Real Talk Media. Shout out to Real Talk Media.
YSL them out.
Hold on. Let's hear this out, and then we gonna get to the motivation. Okay? Without further ado, after this, we're going to get to our motivation. I got to get it in because my tea sippers want it like that. Okay? So we just going to listen so that I don't have to slow it down. Is that all right? No pictures, we just going to listen. Is that all right? Come on, tea sippers, because I need to hurry up and get through this. Let's go.
Welcome back to Key Talk Media. This your host, Key Talk. Y'all hit that like button for me. Key Talk side, Key Talk game, Key Talk. Anyway, so of course, you got the zillionaire dough right now. You got the Montana 700 right now, going all across not just Texas, all across the country. Well, not the country right now, all across the United States of America right now, city to city, state to state. Here I'm talking about. And when I say city to city, state to state, they putting on and they repping for Dallas, and eventually it will be all across the country. I'm talking about. So these two, of course, the two front runners for Dallas, Texas right now. Of course, zillionaire dough, he just signed to Yogotti. Of course, Montana 700, he signed to 300 Entertainment. Now, we do know whenever artists sign, they get that money, they get that bag, that's when 12 now start to go ahead and try to mess with them and stuff like that, right? Because they know they got that paper and they just waiting for them to slip up, Hip Hop Police is definitely a real thing. Anyway, so it looks like Montana 700 and also Zillionaire Doe, they was both pulled over by 12. Obviously, I guess they had a show that they doing together, and I believe it was out there in Atlanta. I'm talking about, where Fannie Willis is at, and Fannie Willis ain't playing with none of the rappers at all. She don't care where you're from. You can be from Dallas, Atlanta, wherever, right? Now, here's the thing about it. They got pulled over, but they didn't just get pulled over by one police car. It looked like they were surrounded, right? Almost as if like the feds or something was about to try to run in and try to do something, right? But they were surrounded. I got a video for y'all. They tried to check their cars, or they did actually check the cars.
Come on now. We don't work too hard for this shit, man. We get back on. Hey, Alabama, we on the way, man. We're on the way, Alabama, right now, man. New day. I can't catch another cause real boy good.
Gotta move clean.
Did they find something? No. Why? because I do believe that Montana 700 and Zillionaire dot their I's and cross their T's. However you say, you know, cross your I's, dot your T's. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They really do that though. You know what I'm talking about? If you listen to the music, yeah, the music is about selling this and making money there and all that stuff like that. But also it's about being smart if you really listen to it too, right? It ain't just about, hey, go sell this or go sell that. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. It's like preparation leads to what they say, proper preparation, and you don't get failure. Something like, I know what I'm talking about. But either way it go, they was prepared. They didn't catch them with nothing at all. You know what I'm talking about? Like I said, they just doing legal stuff, city to city, making money. But the very fact that Zillionaire Doe just signed a Yogotti, of course you got people in the comment section, oh, it's because the feds is on Yogotti already, and since they just signed the Yogotti, they probably gonna go after them because of the... Listen, bruh, I can never say something is 100% true or not true, because I personally myself don't even know if that's even the case or not. But logically, yes, it will make sense if the feds is looking at one person and then they do sign a person, and then they will probably look at that person as well, right? But do I think that's a specific reason on why they got stopped? No, it could just be that, you know, wrong place, wrong time. But I will say this though, because I got to be real about it. I do think, logically speaking, it was kind of alarming to see them surrounded, right? To see multiple cop cars. I don't know what got to the point to where they needed multiple cop cars. I don't know if one cop pulled them over, he felt unsafe, so he called for backup, and then another one felt unsafe, he called for backup. Other than the fact that inside of Atlanta right now, they are taking down all the gangs. Y'all seen what Fannie Willis been doing, your Slime Life, them, YSL, them, YFN, who's the other gang? The Henchman, all them gangs, you know what I'm talking about, and they got a long list of everybody they want to take down. Now, of course, you got these two Dallas dudes, and you know, some of and they crew as well too. So I mean, you got the crew, but of course you got, you know, you got your Montana 700, and you got your Zillionaire Doe, iced up, probably looking like some money. And of course, when you're looking like some money, unfortunately, when you're a rapper, you don't just get treated like you got paper. You get treated like as if you got some trouble on you. You get treated as if you are trouble. You know what I'm talking about? Maybe you probably have a good intentions and everything like that, but you just don't get treated like that just based off the fact that you're a rapper. I think based off the fact of just being a rapper, and we ain't even got to throw color in it. We can just say based off the fact of being a rapper. Why? Because they see what's promoted. They see what the images that they see about rappers and all this stuff like that. So that throws into it. You know, those are just different avenues and different ways to think about it, rather than just going straight to, oh, it's because Yogotti. Now, I'm not saying it is or it ain't, because I don't know. Really, I don't care. I'm just here to tell y'all the news. You know what I'm talking about? But the good news is they, you know, obviously I saw the video. They didn't get in no trouble. They didn't have nothing on them at all. And you can see they kind of like, dang, we're trying to get to our next show, Alabama. We're on the way. Anyway, so let me know something. Do y'all think that this was just a targeted kind of thing that they're doing, or do y'all think that was more nefarious reasons onto why they actually pulled over?
What y'all think? Do you think they were pulled over by who they are affiliated and associated with? Because allegedly one of them is associated with Yogotti, and indirectly the other one was associated with Jay-Z, word on the Dallas street. So what y'all think? Why would they surround them like that? Before we get to the motivation, anybody wanna say who they think or why? What it's all about? What's their opinion? Is it guilty? Was they pulled over because of Gotti and the feds watching, or just because of what? And why would they come 10 deep? C-sippers, are you with me? Y'all can't talk? Y'all scared? Cat got your tongue? What's the problem? What we doing? Hello? There's a rat in the mix, okay, but they want the big fish, okay. You reckon that they thought the big fish was with them? Okay, y'all, before we go to the motivation, because AunTeaFee finna call somebody out. They probably a troll, but I want y'all to keep y'all look out on for Greta Dasher. Called himself, it may be a guy trying to be a girl, maybe, you know, one of them, you know, I don't know. They still trying to call AunTeaFee out on the cool. Get you a life. If you don't like what I do and how I do it, beat Joe. Remove yourself. Do so quickly so that I won't have to do it for you. So that I won't have to report you as harassing me. Okay? Okay. We have a clear understanding. Him, she. Yeah. Okay. So, Lord, forgive me, because now we finna go to the motivation. Y'all got y'all good ear on? Y'all ready? There's some strange things going on. I don't know what made Gotti think that he was going to be safe trying to move his office and his business undercover and stuff in Dallas. They are on you everywhere you go.
They thought the pain they caused will become your comeback story. Let me tell you something. The pain they caused you was not the end. It was the beginning. They thought they broke you. They thought the lies they spread, the betrayal they dealt, and the silence they left you in would bury you. But what they didn't realize was this. You weren't being buried, you were being planted. Because every tear you cried was watering the soil of your next chapter. Every lonely night was shaping the strength within you, and while they were busy celebrating your downfall, God was preparing your comeback.
AunTeaFee! You done it again. Huh? Y'all ready for the motivation? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? What they thought they was planting, or what they thought was bad, God intended for good? Huh? Let's go, let's go.
It left you in would bury you. But what they didn't realize was this. You weren't being buried, you were being planted. Because every tear you cried was watering the soil of your next chapter. Every lonely night was shaping the strength within you, and while they were busy celebrating your downfall, God was preparing your comeback. The pain wasn't a life sentence, it was a lesson. It didn't make you weak, it awakened something fierce inside you. And now you stand not as a victim, but as a survivor. Not broken, but rebuilt. Your story is not over. It's about to get powerful. Because the same pain they thought would destroy you is the very thing that's about to elevate you. Pain is a catalyst, not a conclusion. Pain has a way of making you feel like the world has turned its back on you. Like you've been left alone, abandoned, with nothing but the echoes of betrayal and disappointment. But let me tell you something.
Hey, Griffey.
Pain is not where your story ends. It's where your transformation begins.
All right.
When people hurt you, when they walk away, when they tear you down, they think they're writing the final chapter of your story. They think their rejection, their betrayal, their cruelty will be the thing that breaks you. But what they don't understand is that pain doesn't stop a warrior, it awakens them. Pain doesn't mark the end, it lights the fire for a new beginning. Think about the greatest success stories, the ones that move people to tears, the ones that inspire generations. What do they all have in common? Pain, struggle,
long-suffering,
setbacks.
Long-suffering.
But those setbacks became the very thing that propelled them forward. Because the people who rise the highest are the ones who refuse to let pain define them.
Oh my God.
You see, comfort doesn't produce greatness. Nobody grows when everything is easy. Strength isn't built in the sunshine, it's built in the storm.
Okay, hold on.
Diamonds don't shine.
Hold on, because I need for y'all to understand, I did not listen to this. I chose this off of the title. Just like I had no idea that we was going to talk about the fruits of the Spirit and the long-suffering. Had no idea. So as this appears to tie together, it was not my plan. I didn't plan it that way. So I absolutely need for y'all to understand that this is not me. I didn't coordinate this, nor did I plan it. I chose this video message without listening to it. So as it ministers to you, as it resonates to you, it is also doing the same to me. And it is remarkable to me how it is tying to one of the most unlikable fruits of the Spirit, which is long-suffering, which made us go to Christ, long-suffering, for us, and the power that lies in long-suffering. Was the message that God wanted us to have today, to carry us through the week. And I just want to stop and say, Lord, I thank you. Again, I say I thank you, because this was not my plan. But God, let's go. I'm just at awe. So whatever we go through, we're going to count it all joy, because we know God is going to bring us through it with more power and more strength than we went in. We're going to come out stronger. We're going to go through the fire, the storm and the rain, and we're going to come out more powerful than we were before we went in. It's a new beginning. It's rebuilding. Let's go, y'all.
It lights the fire for a new beginning. Think about the greatest success stories, the ones that move people to tears, the ones that inspire generations.
The truth is coming out.
What do they all have in common? Pain, struggle, setbacks. But those setbacks became the very thing that propelled them forward. Because the people who rise the highest are the ones who refuse to let pain define them. You see, comfort doesn't produce greatness. Nobody grows when everything is easy. Strength isn't built in the sunshine, it's built in the storm. Diamonds don't shine without pressure. Gold isn't pure until it's been through the fire. And you are being refined, shaped, strengthened by the very pain they thought would destroy you. Maybe they left you. Maybe they betrayed you. Maybe they spoke against you, lied about you, tried to tear your reputation apart. And in those moments, it felt like the end. It felt like you couldn't breathe, like the weight of their actions would crush you. But listen to me, that pain is not your prison, it is your platform. Because when you take pain and turn it into purpose, when you take heartbreak and turn it into healing, when you take rejection and turn it into resilience, that is when you step into your true power. That is when you realize that nothing they did to you was wasted. Every wound, every scar, every sleepless night had a purpose, and that purpose was to push you to your next level. The pain they caused you will not be your downfall, it will be your breakthrough. It will be the reason you rise, the reason you elevate, the reason you step into something greater than you ever imagined. But you have to make a choice. Will you let the pain break you, or will you let it build you? Will you let it keep you stuck, or will you use it as fuel to propel you forward? The world is full of people who gave up because they let pain define them. But you're different. You're not going to let what they did to you be the final chapter of your story. No, you're going to take every ounce of that pain and turn it into strength. Because when you refuse to stay down, when you refuse to let their actions control your future, when you decide that their betrayal will not break your spirit, that's when your comeback begins. That's when you start to realize that the pain they caused was not meant to destroy you. It was meant to push you into the person you were always meant to become. So let them think they won. Let them think they hurt you beyond repair. Let them underestimate your strength. Because when you rise, and you will rise, they'll be left wondering how you did it. And you'll know the answer. The pain they caused wasn't your end. It was your beginning. Your scars are proof of survival. Scars. We all have them. Some are visible, etched onto our skin from battles fought in the physical world. But the deepest scars, they aren't the ones you can see. They're the ones carved into your soul. The ones left behind by betrayal, by heartbreak, by disappointment. The ones that remind you of the nights you didn't think you'd make it, the mornings you had to force yourself to get up when everything inside you felt broken. But let me tell you something. Those scars are not signs of defeat. They are evidence that you survived. They are proof that what tried to destroy you did not succeed. See, people think scars are ugly.
That's the no weapon formed against you shall prosper. It can form. You can see it. It can hurt. You can look at it. but it will not win. It does not get the victory. Let's go.
Ugly. They think they should be hidden, covered up, erased, but no, they are proof that what tried to destroy you did not succeed. See, people think scars are ugly. They think they should be hidden, covered up, erased, but no. Your scars are your history. Your scars tell the world, I have been through the fire and I came out stronger. Every scar you carry is a badge of honor, a reminder that you endured pain and refused to let it define you. The ones who tried to break you, they thought you wouldn't recover. They thought the hurt they caused would leave you shattered, too weak to stand again. But here you are, still standing, still breathing, still pushing forward. And whether they like it or not, you are proof that resilience is real. Think about warriors, true warriors. When they return from battle, they don't hide their scars. They wear them with pride. They don't apologize for the wounds they carry, because those wounds mean they fought. Those wounds mean they overcame. And you are a warrior. The things you've been through, most people wouldn't have survived them, but you did. And that's why your scars are powerful. They don't symbolize pain anymore. They symbolize power. They symbolize transformation. See, scars are different from wounds. A wound is still open, still bleeding, still fresh. But a scar?
Healed.
A scar means you healed. A scar means time has passed. Lessons have been pain anymore.
Y'all, please hit the like button. Let's pause. Let's hit the like button. Get the likes up. I don't see no movement in the chat. Are y'all still with me? Hit the double tap the screen. Give me a 1 or a thumbs up if y'all still with me. Oh, okay. Let's go. Hey, Godwin.
They symbolize power.
Vicky.
They symbolize transformation. See, scars are different from wounds. A wound is still open, still bleeding,
still hurting,
still fresh. But a scar means you healed. A A scar means time has passed. Lessons have been learned. Strength has been built. A scar is a closed chapter, a past struggle that no longer holds you captive. You might still remember the pain, but that pain no longer controls you. It no longer defines you. It no longer dictates your future. So stop hiding your scars. Stop feeling ashamed of what you've been through. The people who hurt you, the ones who walked away, the ones who left you questioning your worth, they don't get to write your story. They don't get to decide who you become. You do. And who you are becoming is unstoppable. Who you are becoming is a force to be reckoned with. Because the thing about scars is they make you fearless. Once you've survived the worst, what else is there to fear? Once you've been broken and put yourself back together, what can stop you now? The world is going to see you rise, and when they do, they're going to ask, how did they make it through that? They're going to wonder how you endured the things that should have destroyed you. And you're going to look at them with a quiet strength and say, because I refuse to stay broken, because my scars made me stronger, because the pain they caused became the foundation of my comeback. Your scars are not weaknesses. They are not reminders of failure. They are proof of survival. They are evidence of resilience. They are the reason you will never be the same person again, because now you know what you're made of. And trust me, the world is about to find out too, the power of silent growth. There's something powerful about growing in silence, about evolving when no one is watching. You see, the world often underestimates those who suffer quietly, those who heal behind closed doors, those who fight battles in the shadows. But what they don't realize is silence doesn't mean stillness. Just because they don't see your progress doesn't mean it isn't happening. Just because they don't hear your footsteps doesn't mean you aren't moving forward. Growth doesn't always announce itself with a roar. Sometimes it's a whisper. A seed doesn't make noise when it pushes through the dirt, but make no mistake, it's growing. When they hurt you, when they left you, when they tried to tear you down, they assumed you would stay broken. They mistook your silence for defeat. They thought their betrayal had paralyzed you. But what they didn't know was that while they were busy talking about you, you were busy building yourself. While they were laughing at your pain, you were laying the foundation for your comeback. Because real growth doesn't happen in the spotlight, it happens in the quiet moments. The nights you spend alone, gathering your strength. The mornings when you wake up still carrying the weight of yesterday's hurt, but choosing to move forward anyway. It's the silent prayers, the unseen tears, the private victories. That's where transformation happens. Think about the seed buried deep in the soil. No one sees the roots stretching down, searching for water. No one notices the tiny stem fighting its way upward through the darkness. But one day, without warning, that seed breaks through the ground. It reaches for the sun. And suddenly, everyone notices. Suddenly, they're amazed at the flower that's bloomed, the tree that's grown, but they didn't witness the struggle underground. They didn't see the silent growth. That's you. Your struggle wasn't for show. Your healing wasn't a public event. You didn't need an audience to validate your progress, because the most powerful growth happens when it's just you and God, when it's just you and the work you're doing in the dark. And here's the truth. The people who counted you out will be the same ones stunned by your comeback. They'll wonder how you managed to rise when they thought they had buried you. They'll question how you became so strong when all they saw was your silence. But you don't owe them an explanation. Your growth is not for their approval. Your healing is not for their applause. Your transformation is not a performance. It's a process. So let them underestimate you. Let them assume you're stuck. Let them think you're not moving forward just because they can't see it. Because when the time is right, when God says it's time to reveal the work He's been doing in you, your growth or comeback, they'll wonder how you managed to ride the struggle underground. They didn't see its way upward through the darkness, but one hears the private victories. That's where transformation happens. Think about the seed buried deep in the soil. No one sees the roots stretching down, searching for water. No one notices the tiny stem fighting its way upward through the darkness. But one day, without warning, that seed breaks through the ground. It reaches for the sun. And suddenly, everyone notices. Suddenly, they're amazed at the flower that's bloomed, the tree that...
Y'all see the connection with the seeds, the planting of good seeds, the regrowth? Do y'all see the symbolism of what God has been putting before us for 2025? The breakthrough, coming up new, flower of beauty.
Transformation happens. Think about the seed buried deep in the soil. No one sees the roots stretching down, searching for water. No one notices the tiny stem fighting its way upward through the darkness.
Life.
But one day, without warning, that seed breaks through the ground. It reaches for the sun. And suddenly, everyone notices. Suddenly, they're amazed at the flower.
That flower
that's bloomed.
All of a sudden, everybody notices the change. The fruits of the Spirit, right? Planting new seeds, uprooting bad seeds, replanting good seeds. We can judge a tree by the fruit that it bears, a flower, whatever. It comes up. It's out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. It comes up. It finds a crack. It comes up. Sun is shining. The flower blooms. It's new. Better pay attention. God's trying to tell us something.
Transformation happens.
Transformation.
Think about the seed buried deep in the soil. No one sees the roots stretching down, searching for water. No one notices the tiny stem fighting its way upward through the darkness. But one day, without warning, that seed breaks through the ground. It reaches for the sun. And suddenly, everyone notices. Suddenly, they're amazed at the flower that's bloomed, the tree that's grown. But they didn't witness the struggle underground. They didn't see the silent growth. That's you. Your struggle wasn't for show. Your healing wasn't a public event. You didn't need your progress, because the most powerful growth happens when it's just you and God. When it's just you and...
How many times do y'all hear me say it's between me? That's between me and God. That's between you and God. Move everybody else to the side. This is between you and God. That's how we got to look at it. Forgiveness, all of that type of stuff. Vengeance. We got to move. We got to move ourselves. We got to move them people out the way. This is between me and God. That's between you and God. That's how we got to look at it. That's the only way that we can make it to a victory. We got to remove all of these little devils and things that the devil puts in our place to deter us from getting to where we're supposed to be. Stay focused. Stay focused. This right here, this journey is between you and God. Okay, let's go.
Your healing wasn't a public event. You didn't need an audience to validate your progress, because the most powerful growth happens when it's just you and God, when it's just you and the work you're doing in the dark. And here's the truth. The people who counted you out will be the same ones stunned by your comeback. They'll wonder how you managed to rise when they thought they had buried you. They'll question how you became so strong when all they saw was your silence. But you don't owe them an explanation.
Absolutely.
Your growth is not for their approval. Your healing is not for their applause. Your transformation is not a performance. It's a process. So let them underestimate you. Let them assume you're stuck. Let them think you're not moving forward just because they can't see it. Because when the time is right, when God says it's time to reveal the work He's been doing in you, your growth will speak for itself. You don't have to shout about your progress. You don't have to broadcast your healing. You don't have to prove your worth to those who tried to break you. Just keep growing, keep building, keep rising in silence. And when you finally step into the light, when your comeback story unfolds, the world will realize one thing. You weren't buried. You were planted, and now it's time to rise, turning pain into purpose. Pain has a way of making you question everything. Your strength, your worth, your future. When you've been betrayed, when you've been abandoned, when you've given your all only to be left with nothing, it feels like the world is conspiring against you. But what if I told you that your pain wasn't meant to destroy you? What if I told you that everything you've endured is the very thing that will push you into your purpose? You see, pain is one of the greatest teachers in life. It strips away illusions, exposes truths, and forces you to confront parts of yourself that comfort never could. But pain also has the power to transform. The very thing that broke you can be the foundation of your greatest strength. The suffering you thought would cripple you can be the thing that sets you free. But here's the key. You have to use it. You can't let pain keep you stuck. You can't let it define you as a victim. You have to take that pain and turn it into fuel. You have to let it mold you, shape you, and guide you into something greater. Because when you turn your pain into purpose, you take control of your story. You no longer let what happened to you dictate your future. You use it as a stepping stone to something higher. Pain shows you who you really are. Most people don't discover their true strength when life is easy. Strength isn't built in comfort, it's built in hardship. It's built in the moments when you have every reason to give up, but you keep pushing forward anyway. Think about the times in your life when you were at your lowest. The moments when the people you trusted the most turned their backs on you. The moments when you felt like you had nothing left to give. But even in those moments, you didn't quit. You kept going. You may have cried, you may have stumbled, but you didn't stay down. And that right there, that's strength. That's resilience. That's the fire that will fuel your purpose. Your pain has already proven that you are stronger than you think. It has already shown you that you are capable of surviving things you never thought you could. Now it's time to use that strength. Your struggle will help someone else. You see, we don't go through things just for ourselves. Sometimes the pain you endure isn't just about you. It's about the people you're meant to help. It's about the lives you're meant to touch. Think about the most inspiring people in the world. The ones who change lives, the ones who lift others up. Almost every single one of them has a story of pain, of struggle, of setbacks. But they didn't let their pain stop them. They turned it into purpose. They took their suffering and used it to inspire, to uplift, to guide others who were going through the same thing. And that's exactly what you can do. Someone out there needs your story. Someone out there needs to know that survival is possible, that healing is possible, that growth is possible. Your pain wasn't wasted. It was preparing you to be a light for someone else, turning pain into power. So how do you turn your pain into purpose? How do you take something that broke you and use it as fuel for something greater? Shift your mindset. Stop looking at pain as a punishment and start seeing it as preparation. Everything you've been through has equipped you with wisdom, strength, and resilience. Instead of asking, why did this happen to me? Start asking, what is this teaching me? Find meaning in your struggle. What lessons did your pain teach you? Did it make you wiser? Did it reveal people's true intentions? Did it push you to grow in ways you never would have otherwise? When you start to see the purpose behind the pain, it no longer feels like a weight. It becomes a tool. Use your experience to help others. Maybe you've been through heartbreak, betrayal, loss, or failure. Someone out there is going through the same thing right now and they feel alone. They feel like no one understands. But you do understand. Share your story. Offer support. Be the person for someone else that you wish you had during your darkest moments. Turn pain into drive. The best revenge is elevation. The best response to those who tried to break you.
Wow. The best revenge is elevation. Thank you, Lord. I just wrote, rise above the hardship to reach elevated faith. We trying to grow. We trying to grow. We trying to bear good fruit. We trying to redirect our
pain into drive. The best revenge is elevation. The best response to those who tried to break you is to rise higher than they ever imagined. Use the pain they cause as fuel to push you forward. Channel it into your goals, your dreams, your mission. Make them regret ever doubting you. Embrace your scars. Your past does not make you unworthy. Your scars do not make you weak. They make you real. They make you human. Stop hiding from your past and start owning it. Because when you do, you take away its power to hurt you. You become untouchable. Your pain is not the end. It's the beginning. Too many people let pain define them. They let what happened to them become the story they tell themselves for the rest of their lives. They stay trapped in bitterness, in resentment, in regret. But that's not you. You are not meant to stay stuck. You are not meant to be defined by what they did to you. You are meant to rise. You are meant to take that pain and turn it into something beautiful. Because one day you're going to look back at everything you went through and you're going to realize it wasn't breaking you, it was building you. The pain they caused, that wasn't your final chapter. It was the beginning of your greatest comeback. It was the thing that set you on the path towards something greater than you ever imagined. And when you rise, when you step into your purpose, when you become everything they said you couldn't be, they will have no choice but to watch. So let them talk. Let them doubt you. Let them think they won. Because soon they'll see that the very pain they tried to use to break you was the thing that made you unstoppable. Your comeback will silence their doubt.
I like that, y'all. Let's back that thing up. Y'all still with me? T-Sippers, are you with me? I'm loving it.
Let them doubt you. Let them think they won. Because soon it was building you. The pain they caused, that wasn't your final chapter. It was the beginning of your greatest comeback. It was the thing that set you on the path towards something greater than you ever imagined. And when you rise, when you step into your purpose, when you become everything they said you couldn't be, they will have no choice but to watch. So let them talk. Let them doubt you. Let them think they won. Because soon they'll see that the very pain they tried to use to break you was the thing that made you unstoppable. Your comeback will silence their doubt. There's something powerful about a comeback. It doesn't just prove you survived, it proves you thrived. It doesn't just show you endured the storm, it shows you became the storm. And the most powerful comebacks, they don't come with loud announcements or grand speeches. They come in silence. They come when the people who counted you out suddenly realize you never stop moving forward. Let me tell you something, your comeback will speak louder than their doubt ever did. When people hurt you, when they betrayed you, when they walked away, they thought they were closing the book on your story. They looked at you in your pain, in your heartbreak, your failure, your struggle, and they assumed that was the end. They thought you were finished. But what they didn't know is that you were just getting started. They mistook your setback for your final chapter. People have a way of assuming that your struggle is your stopping point. They see you broken and they assume you're weak. They watch you suffer and they convince themselves you'll never recover. And do you know why? Because they don't understand the strength that lives within you. They only see what's happening on the surface, the pain, the silence, the moments when you felt like giving up. But what they don't see is the fire that's been burning inside you. They don't see the quiet work you've been doing behind the scenes, the prayers, the self-reflection, the relentless pushing forward when no one else was watching. See, your setback wasn't your ending. It was your setup. It was the foundation being laid for something greater. And while they were too busy underestimating you, you were busy building yourself back up. Because true strength doesn't make a scene. True strength grows in silence. It rises up in the quiet moments when you're alone, fighting your battles with no audience, with no applause. And that's what they never saw coming. They thought your silence meant you were stuck, but really, your silence meant you were strategizing. You weren't broken, you were building. Your comeback will speak for itself. Let me tell you something. The most powerful revenge isn't an argument. It isn't proving a point with words. It's showing up as the person they never thought you could become. You don't have to explain yourself to the people who doubted you. You don't have to convince anyone of your growth. Your comeback will speak for itself. Because when you rise, when you step into your new season of strength, of success, of unshakable confidence, their words will crumble under the weight of your transformation. The same people who once whispered about your failure will have no choice but to witness your victory. The ones who laughed at your pain will be silenced by your progress. And here's the thing, you won't even have to say a word. Your growth will do the talking. They'll look at you and wonder, how did they come back from that? They'll ask themselves, how did they rise when we thought they were finished? And the answer will be simple, because you never gave up, because you didn't let their betrayal define you. You didn't let their rejection stop you. You didn't let their doubts determine your destiny. Focus on the work, not the noise. The truth is, a comeback doesn't happen by chance. It happens by choice. It happens when you choose to focus on the work instead of the whispers. When you stop worrying about what they're saying and start focusing on what you're building. Too many people waste time trying to prove something to those who hurt them. They get caught up in the noise, arguing, defending, explaining. But that's not where your power lies. Your power lies in the quiet moments. The moments when you're putting in the work, when you're healing, when you're growing. The loudest response you can give your doubters is undeniable success. The greatest clapback is becoming everything they said you couldn't be. So stop chasing their approval. Stop waiting for an apology. Stop hoping they'll acknowledge the pain they caused.
Ooh, wait a minute.
They may never admit they were wrong about you. They may never apologize for underestimating.
Hold on. I need to hear that about that apology. Don't wait for it. Wait, what? Let's hold on. Hello, lights and walls. I think they just stepped on my toes.
Explaining, but that's not where your power lies. Caught up in the noise, arguing, defending, explaining, but that's not where your power lies. Your power lies in the quiet moments, the moments when you're putting in the work, when you're healing, when you're growing. The loudest response you can give your doubters is undeniable success. The greatest clapback is becoming everything they said you couldn't be. Amen. So stop chasing their approval. Stop waiting for an apology. Stop hoping they'll acknowledge the pain they caused. They may never admit they were wrong about you. They may never apologize for underestimating you. But their silence, when they see you rise, will tell you everything you need to know. Okay. Let your success be your voice. When you focus on your comeback, when you dedicate yourself to becoming the best version of yourself, you don't have to explain your journey. Your success will speak louder than their doubt. Think about the greats, those who rose from nothing, those who were counted out, those who were told they'd never make it. They didn't waste time arguing with their doubters. They let their work do the talking. And that's exactly what you're going to do. Your comeback won't be fueled by revenge. It'll be fueled by purpose. It'll be driven by the vision you have for your life. It'll be inspired by the strength you discovered through the pain. Because at the end of the day, this isn't about proving them wrong. It's about proving yourself right. It's about showing yourself that the pain didn't break you. It built you. The betrayal didn't destroy you, it strengthened you. The rejection didn't stop you, it redirected you. And now you're stepping into a season where your growth will be undeniable. This is just the beginning. Let me remind you, your comeback isn't just about getting back to where you were. It's about going further. It's about rising higher. The version of you that's emerging from this season of pain is stronger, wiser, and more powerful than the person you were before.
Ooh, amen.
stepping into a season where your growth will be undeniable. This is just the beginning. Let me remind you, your comeback isn't just about getting back to where you were. It's about going further. It's about rising higher. The version of you that's emerging from this season of pain is stronger, wiser, and more powerful than the person you were before. You're not going back, you're going beyond. And when they see you, when they witness the unstoppable force you've become, they will have no choice but to be silent, because your comeback will speak for itself. So keep building in silence. Keep moving in purpose. Keep rising with every step.
One more time for the last time.
You've become, they will have no choice but to be silent, because your comeback will speak for itself. So keep building in silence. Keep moving in purpose. Keep rising with every step. And when the time is right, when your moment comes, the world will hear your success louder than they ever heard their doubt. Your comeback will be the answer to every question they ever asked about you. And you won't even have to say a word.
Amen. Amen, tea sippers. Amen to the message. Amen to the message. How about that? How about that? Thank you, Patricia. How about that?
It changed folks. It changed some people for money.
How about that? What a word, what a word. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Okay, so where do we go from here? How are we about to go out? AunTeaFee, how you finna take us out with that tea right there, with them seeds right there? How we gonna do it? How we gonna do it? Amen. Amen. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, for confirmation. Thank you, Lord. 4 months. 4 months and counting. Kane Life. Your star by your name. It just popped up. 4 months. Shout out to Kane Life for 4 months. Thank you for supporting me monthly. Thank you for supporting me daily. As much as possible. I thank God for my support team. I really do. God bless you. So that's how we finna go. Let's see what we gonna have. make a way. He will make a way. How you know? AunTeaFee? Because he's a way maker, baby. If he make a way for me, he'll make a way for you. What we got next? What's up next? AunTeaFee, I know you got something. I don't know if it's gonna be good as Cammy, but baby, I got something for you, huh? Where's that? Where's that? Let's go. Let's see what he talking about. Let's see what he talking about.
I had to jump on this challenge. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. Hey, Chris Brown. Shout out to you, dog. You did your thing with this one. I changed the lyrics a little bit and do my do. Y'all know what I do. Here it is. Save me from a dark place. It was complicated. Didn't deserve your love, but it never faded. Caught them by surprise when I finally made it. God just spent my life. God just spent my life. Always kept your promise, can't control the fear.
Oh, every time I come over to Facebook, it do that, but that's okay. The devil is a lie. We gonna keep. What else you got, AunTeaFee? What else you got? Let's see. Oh yes, what else you got? I know you got something else for us, AunTeaFee. What else you got? Let me keep moving up. Okay. I got her. I gave y'all her. What are you saying? Let's see what the pastor's saying.
You reign on the throne. For you are God and God alone. Somebody got the same testimony as me. Because of you, my cloudy days are over.
Yeah.
I can sing to you
this song. Yes.
I just want to say,
Lord,
that I love you more
than anything. Yes.
Anybody love him today?
I love you, Lord.
Come on. I love you,
Jesus. Yeah, I worship and adore you.
I worship and adore you.
I just want you to know.
Just want to tell you.
Lord, I love you more than anything. You got AunTeaFee? What else you got? What else you got before we go? What else you got? What else you got?
Evil
go. What's this one? What's this one?
Lord,
if you do it for me, he'll do it for you. Here we go, y'all.
Oh Lord, Lord, I need you to do it for me.
Yes, Lord.
Oh, and Lord, if you
it just won't be done.
Oh, it just won't be done.
I need you, Lord.
So Lord,
please do it for me. Do it for them, and then do it for me. Yes, Lord. Yes, Jesus.
Fix it for me.
Fix it.
Anybody know God can do it?
Yes.
Lord Jesus, fix it for me. That's what I told the Lord. I said, Lord, I have a problem.
Only you can solve.
That only you can solve.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you.
So Lord, do it for me. Somebody help me sing this song if you do. Just say, Lord, do it for me. Come on, somebody just wave your hand and say, Lord, do it for me. Lord, I need you to do it. Yeah. And Lord, if you don't do it, somebody say it. It just won't be done.
Do it for me.
If you need God to do it right now, somebody make your voice and say, Lord,
I'm dependent on you. I'm dependent on you, Lord.
say, oh, Lord Jesus, do it for me. Just like you did the last time.
Yes.
Lord, if you don't do it,
it just won't be done, Lord.
it just won't be done. Somebody say, oh,
Only the blood. Only the blood. Oh, gates of heaven. Open. I had no idea. Let it rain, Lord. Open the floodgates of heaven. It just won't be done.
and Lord, if you don't do it,
Yes, sir, God.
it just won't be done. So Lord, do it for me.
Yes, God. Yes, God.
Anybody need it?
Yes.
I need to say, Lord, if you don't do it, Lord, it just won't be done. Somebody say, Lord, do it for me.
Yes, God.
Come on, if you need God to do something right now, I dare you to praise Him like it's already done.
Praise it like it's already
When I was a little bit before I passed out, He said, I need
I need it. Every hour. Oh, bless. Me now. My Savior. I come. I surrender. To thee. Yes, Lord. If that wasn't a word. Huh? Okay, y'all, I'm finna go. I'm leaving on that. Ain't nothing else that, Bye, y'all. Oh, my God. I had no earthly idea all of that was on that last one. But, Lord, I thank you. Y'all have a good one. Okay, so network. Okay, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna leave on that note. Thank you, tea sippers. Thank you, guests. Thank you, everybody who came through and shared your morning with me. What a mighty God! What a message! Oh, we got it in today, didn't we? Oh, praise God! Y'all, please hit the like button. Thank you so very much for your time. Like, share, subscribe, join the membership. Speak faith over your life, your family. Speak healing. Speak deliverance. Speak victory. We just speak. We planting new seeds. We judging the tree by the fruit that it bears. If the fruit is bad, then I mean the root of the tree ain't no good. Dig it up. Plant better seeds. That's our mission. That's our purpose. We gonna make some changes in our lives, in our lineage. It's up to us, because ain't nobody gonna do it for us. So we gonna trust and believe in God. We gonna put God before us. He has to be the head. No longer do we want God to just be in the midst of. Forget that. It's easy to look over. He has to be head. He needs to be head of our lives and our family. If he ain't the head, we got a problem. That's how we got to look at it. If God ain't the head, so that means that we need to start praying about the order in which things are flowing in our households. God got to be the head of the head. Huh? Whoever the head of your house. If you married, then your husband. God, your husband, then you. If you're not married, maybe we need to start praying for asking God to be the head and put a head in place so that we'll have the right order. A lot of our problems is we are out of order. There is no order. And if God is not the author of confusion, then he ain't in that. He got to be head. He got to be head. So everything will flow accordingly. Amen? Okay, y'all have a good day. To my tea sippers. Bless you.